So today's post is very, very, very different. I'm keeping it real. I'm keeping it very real. So this is me, no makeup. This is me in the post end to me clearing a whole lot of energy and junk that needed to go. And I, like all of us, watch all these amazing posts where people talk about energy work and all this kind of stuff, and they've got like some very strategically positioned flowers behind them, and the sun is in just the right angle, and there's trickling water in the background, blah, 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 blah. It's not real, and I wanted to keep it real. This is real. So I want to talk about how healing hurts, because it's been on my mind for some weeks now to actually share this conversation and have this subject matter come up on a post, because in all of my years working with people, most of the time I lose them after the first session they come to me, because it's really sore and it's really stingy and it's really, really, really scary looking at your stuff. And I feel such compassion for these people who first of all have the courage to turn up and say, okay, today I'm going to heal. And then I have even more compassion when I don't see them again, because that's how scared we are of feeling that pain again. And in a way, it's our body protecting us, or it thinks it's protecting us. Like, you don't put your hand in the flame, because once you've done it once, I know better, I'm not going to go there. So what we actually do is we protect ourselves, but we then spend years upon years not dealing with our stuff, and in a way being oblivious and kind of like ignorant. Ignorance is bliss, right? And I've had many people, including family members of mine, say, "Oh, Marie, sometimes you get so sick. Is it really worth it, this energy stuff? You should just stop doing it." But the thing is, the gifts are more powerful than this. I mean, I have just been through a very, very powerful shift, because that's what's going on in the world at the moment. We're all going through massive healing shifts. And it's not pretty, and it's not comfortable, and it's not nice. And yesterday, I'm going to share with the group, I was in so much pain yesterday, energy pain, like heartache. I got absolutely blindsided. I didn't even know it was coming, but I think I can say that I experienced a death yesterday of all that there ever was, all of the heartache and pain in my life. Having done this work, I led up to a peak where almost the balloon popped yesterday, and it was sore. It was stingy, and today, as you can see, I'm still working through it, being extremely gentle with myself. But for us to go through this and experience that trauma and not turn around and go back, why do we do that? Because somewhere along the line there is a loads of joy, and there's so many gifts that come from walking through the flames, which is why, like a warrior, you keep walking through it. And it is stingy, and it is sore, and healing hurts, but the joys and the gifts are on a ratio of 20 to 1. So I encourage all of us, all of you, as painful as it will be, sometimes the thought of healing, or the thought of looking at that scary thing, is more painful and more scary than the actual thing itself. That I have learnt a lot over the years, that we are just programmed with fear. And then when all of a sudden we look under the bed, we go, oh, it's not so bad. And then all of a sudden the light comes on. It's a bit like being kids. When we were kids, I don't know about you, but I used to get my mom and dad, when they used to tuck me in, to close all the cupboards. I didn't like wardrobe doors being open or anything like that. I needed everything to be closed. I didn't like that. So they'd have to go around and close all the doors, and then I'd be fine to go to sleep. Because I was scared of the boogeyman. I was scared that something was there. So at the end of the day, it got so bad that I got a nightlight. So I put this nightlight on, and then it illuminated the room, and then I could see what was going on, and I was like, there's no boogeyman. There's no boogeyman, there's nothing here, because I can see what's going on. That is spiritual healing, my friends. Being completely in the dark is extremely terrifying and very painful. Get yourself a nightlight, or bring in the light. Then you can actually see that it's all illusion and there's nothing to be scared of. And that gives you the courage to just keep walking through it and walking through it and walking through it. So to all of my brothers and sisters out there who are all fighting the good fight, whether you are that person that did that one session and walked away, whether you're that person who's still sat in your bedroom under your blankets because you haven't got a nightlight yet, whether you're somebody who's been doing this energy work for years and like me kind of still feels like they're like, there's so much we don't know. We all walk through our stuff because it brings us in here. And as long as we're in here, that's all there is. That's it. That's all. So come into the heart space. This is your night light. And you walk with that light and things aren't so bad. Anyway, thank you for listening. I'm going to go back to sleep now. Love and light.